Hey everyone, what's going on? This is the Train Club here, and today is a very special day. Today is the day that I'm going to be showing you guys my brand new Thomas Wooden Railway layout. Now, no, it's not actually 2015 before you get that idea. But you know what? A layout's a layout regardless of when it's built, even though Thomas Wooden Railway content has kind of hopped over its time in the past few years, but now that it's sort of floating around the horizon again with the release of the new TWR2, as people are calling it, I thought this was the perfect time to hop back on the bandwagon and build a Thomas Wooden Railway layout. Especially seeing I had no idea how much Thomas Wooden Railway I actually had. But you know what? I'm getting way back into it again. I haven't built a layout in God remembers how long, but you know what? I'm very much picking up an interest in wooden railway stuff, so like I said, now is the perfect time to build this layout. However, I can't take all the credit for this layout, as this layout was actually built by both me and my good friend Colbyfell1. Yeah, you may or may not know the name, but Colbyfell1 is a good friend of mine. And we both met up with each other along with a few other friends in our group at the Strasburg Railroad for the meetup last weekend. And on his way back home, he stopped by at my house since it was only a few minutes from where he was staying conveniently. And in our time together, we built this layout. Again, this is the first layout both of us had built in a really long time. So I was super excited to get back into it, and yeah, this is the, without a doubt, best layout that I've ever had down here. Again, the old ones I used to build were back when I was in like 3rd grade, which was like 8 years ago, but hey, you know what? A layout's a layout, like I said. So without further ado, let's hop into the video, and I'll show you guys me and Coldy's layout. Right before we start off, while we're heading over here, I'm just going to say this layout is for something very special that I have planned. And hopefully I'll be announcing that in the coming week. I know I've been pretty busy lately with, work and all that, but now I'm on summer break, so I'll have more time for videos. So we're going to start the layout tour right here at Tidmouth Sheds. We've got some engines here. Some foreign engines. We've got Big City Engine, Murdoch, Oliver, Emily, Hero, and Arthur in the sheds here. We also have Stafford on this siding. These two sidings are just kind of, so you don't get booted out and you can still stay in the sheds. And you don't have to pack your bags. So this siding over here is just kind of an out-of-service maintenance siding. We've got Gordon here. I've managed to pick up quite a few of the new wooden railways, like I said, as I'm getting into it again. I definitely actually prefer these over the original. They're really, really good, super detailed, and I've got about 10 so far. I have around like 7, I think, now, and I've got 3 more coming in the mail tomorrow. So we're going to start the tour with the main line here. We've got Thomas, Annie, and Clarabelle. This is the new Thomas. It's actually the Day Out with Thomas Strasburg one, which I'm probably going to use as like the main Thomas that I use, since it's a really good model and it's sentimental to me. I was debating on whether to take it out of the box, but it was a special occasion when Coldy was here, so I decided to. Although I still do have the box, as my friends from the meetup signed it. So yeah. Around this way, down the main line, like I said, we've got this bridge here, which is sort of the welcome going to Knapford and connecting to Tidmouth Bridge. We've got Arthur with the aquarium cars under there. And this way over here, we've got the Flying Scotsman. Around this way, you come to Knapford. I don't actually have an official Knapford, so we had to use what we could. So this is what I am using as Knapford. We've got some buildings over here that enter it, kind of give it that like busy area vibe. I actually used to put these wanted signs up when I was a kid for these like diesels and bad characters, and I never took them off. Little piece of trivia for you there. So around this way, we come to this kind of snowy area where it's just kind of like snowing, and it's kind of like a wintry vibe. These are my only pieces of the wood range. I got it with this like Snowy James in a set. So, I use them to my advantage. We've got one snowy area here, which connects to the tunnel and then goes back to wooden railway. We go under the wooden rumbling bridge here with Colby, and this way goes into Suttery Station. Around here, we've just kind of got a water tower and a loop line. And back here, it connects to the Suttery/Wellsworth scrapyard. We have D199 pulling some scrap cars. We have Reg's area here. And this loops back to the Marin Signal House. This way around here loops past the scrapyard and into the iron smelting pit where we have Ari and Bert pulling a train. And around this area, we loop onto this kind of South Station area. I guess it's supposed to be the Duke and Duchess's house, but it can really just be like a south, like mountain station. We've got Edward pulling the furniture car here. Edward is another one of those new models. And around here, we've got kind of a chase reenactment from, I'm blanking on the episode name. I think it was like Percy's Surprise or something. But yeah. Now around this area, we come to the big docks/harbor area. We've got Isabella here pulling in. We've got Derek, Thumper, and the lorries on a boat, reference. And this way loops back around to the harbor with Salty and Colin. And then it loops once again under the bridge to this line and connects back there. If you choose to go this way, we have the washdown, some fire engines here. I actually don't know why they're here. Like, there's a washdown, so it kind of makes no sense, but, whatever. We've got James in here getting a wash, another new model. And this line loops under the bridge from before. This way, if you continue going down that line, loops back into Knapford. And this little bridge, we have Percy here, goes over and connects back to there. You can see Terrence's field over there. And yeah, this line junction here loops onto Thomas's branch line. We've got Ellsbridge here. One of my favorite parts of the layout, this kind of like quarry area that goes back there. And yeah, back there we have Diesel, Mavis, Jack working on some rock. And yeah, it's just an old, like, kind of on its last leg quarry. Around here, we come to the crossing. We have Caroline and George, around a little town right here. This comes up to the watermill on Thomas's branch line. We have Mike pulling some jewelry cars. And this comes down here to a small, like, bakery station area, which kind of ends Thomas's branch line. Taking the right track here will lead you to the top of the rumbling bridge and switch you back onto the harbor. And around here continues down the line with the suspension bridge. We have Henry pulling the express. Samson kind of fell off the bridge there. Alfie making sure he stays dead. And this way kind of comes back down. It's supposed to be like a hilly area. And loops back around to the Signal House scrapyard. So, yeah, that is pretty much it. That is the entire layout. Again, I am really super pleased with how this turned out. It took a few hours, but it was definitely worth it. Both me and Colby had a lot of fun building it. And once again, I hope you guys stay tuned for the announcement of what this layout is for. So yeah, that's going to be it. Thank you guys for watching. Shout out to Colby once again. I'll post some more pics of the layout on the community tab. If you have a question about something, comment below and I'll post a pic again on the community tab. And yeah, that's going to be it. Thank you all for watching. Bye for now.